What's going on, everybody? Well, it looks like we have some clarifications on what the heck is going on during the fork. I'm a little dark, there we go. But what's going on in the upcoming Bitcoin Cash fork? Wow, I think I would have said this earlier, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Pretty much, folks. So welcome, everybody. They were not plantains. They were just French fries that, if you know what I'm talking about, well, it's in my Telegram chat. So they're plantains that are pressure cooked, or not plantains. They're French fries, potato that is pressure cooked, and they're super delicious, crispy on the outside, nice and potatoey on the inside. So you know how it goes. So yeah, obviously today we're talking about reactions to the upcoming Bitcoin Cash fork, and what I mean by that is different companies' reactions, different services within cryptocurrency space. And so we have some wallets, actually not really wallets. Not think about it. Besides Trezor and Ledger, but exchanges for sure, and a brand new one that happened like an hour ago. So good thing I planned on this. Totally planned. This Coinbase announcement is totally planned to do right before my show. So anyways, let's get into it. But first we're gonna laugh at billionaire.
PayPal is going to move transactions 1 million times faster than the blockchain. There's everybody in crypto Twitter, and they're all running around like making all these snarky comments like Bitcoin Cash is 20 times faster transaction rate than Bitcoin. And I won't say who tweeted it at me, because you can probably guess who tweeted it at me. PayPal is going to move transactions 1 million times faster than the blockchain, and anybody that wants to move transactions fast in and out of their wallet will use Square Cash or PayPal, Apple Pay, and Android and Google Pay, and eventually they'll FOMO and Amazon into providing the payment rails. And they're going to create sexy, beautiful payment rails that run 1 billion times faster than a proof of work blockchain,
PayPal's so sexy.
which is Bitcoin.
PayPal's so sexy. So obviously, he kind of misses the whole point of Bitcoin. Like, bro, you're missing the point. The whole point is uncensorable money, and he's like, well, yeah, Bitcoin Cash can probably do that better than Bitcoin, but you know, have you heard PayPal? Have you heard about PayPal? PayPal can obviously scale way faster than that. So, obviously, he's been indoctrinated. I've talked about this guy many times on my show. I think there's even a show with his face on the thumbnail. So. If you wanna see me talk shit about that guy that has a ton of money, go check it out. No, it's not a coping mechanism. I don't know what you're talking about. And here's another BTC thing. So I don't know if you know about like double spends on Bitcoin. Hayden Otto made a video where he double spent like super easily at a merchant in Australia with Bitcoin BTC, and basically the fee rate on BTC is so unreliable that zero conf is unreliable as heck, right? And so these wallets have basically integrated double spending into their wallets as like a feature, because your transaction can get stuck until your PayPal deleted your account for the wrong thing. Exactly. It's like, it's just completely lost the plot. Like, he's in it for a number go up, and then he says he's like honestly like the worst Mac. He's one of the worst maxis at this point when it comes to like tweeting. He's just like tweeting all this like religious stuff. It's bad. Maybe we'll check it out later, but it's bad. But anyways, now Electrum wallet. So if you're in Bitcoin Cash, you know Electron Cash. Electron Cash is actually a fork of Electrum, and so they now have replaced by fee in their wallets. And so yeah, there it is. It literally says cancel. So if you have an unconfirmed transaction, so I could send you some Bitcoin, and then like walk away, and then like just cancel it. And then if you like give me a product and then I cancel it, well, now I get my money back and the product. So that sucks. And so yeah, I mean, technically this is available in Bitcoin Cash, but like not as easy as this by any means, and it's not needed at all because your transaction will always go through in the next block. And so I would be very, very surprised if somebody made this tool for Bitcoin Cash. And I mean, I guess you could do it, but all the mempools would be all fucked then, and I don't think it would. I think your transaction would still relay. That's what I'm trying to say. Your transaction would still relay in Bitcoin Cash. So, anyways, to the topic at hand, Coinbase has announced their support for Bitcoin Cash node as of literally an hour ago. And so Bitcoin Cash is expected to undergo a hard fork on November 15, 2020. Prior to the fork, Coinbase will run BCHN nodes and expects that it will be the dominant chain post-fork. Once the fork begins, BCH send receives to and from Coinbase.com and Coinbase Pro will pause and will be re-enabled once we determine the upgrade is stable. And the most savage part is, once the fork is complete, please be aware that we will not support BCH ABC forked coin sends received on Coinbase.com or Coinbase Pro. And basically, they're just not going to support it at all. And I mean, prior to this, I think a lot of people think there was like going to be a huge supporting for ABC. And well, Coinbase is like, we're not going to support it. And I think this clarifies that like one side is probably going to have an overwhelming majority support. I mean, Coinbase has said they're going to do BCHN node, which technically if the miners do come through and have more hash rate on the ABC chain than the BCHN one, the BCHN nodes would follow the ABC ones that do the IFP. And so hype in the chat, yeah, right. I'm just imagining if Bitcoin Cash is like 100 times bigger, how just like hype these streams would be. I went on a kind of off topic here, but I did this music video for this like Pokemon YouTuber, and he did a live stream, and he had like 1,000 viewers like right when he started, and it was so hype. It was so hype, and it was fun. I literally went over to his house because he's based in Atlanta, and there's still like 400 viewers when I was over there, and yeah, it was absolutely hype. His name is King Corpish. So he did like a 24-hour beat a Pokemon game without sleeping thing and went over. But anyways, that was hype. That was fun. Anyways, yeah. So it doesn't even look like you're gonna be able to like withdraw your ABC coins if the fork does happen and the ABC coins have a value. What they did with BSV was they actually, like a couple months later, they gave you the option to withdraw your BSV. So like they just basically held on to all the BSV. And then a couple months later, they're like, hey, if you want this, like you can do a one-time withdrawal to your own wallet. They don't let you like trade it or sell it, but you could withdraw it to your own wallet and then obviously give it to another exchange that supported it. So they might do it with ABC depending on what the value is after the fork. But to be honest, right now the value is like about $15 per coin, which is very much less than BSV. How sad is it that either side of our fork is like 50 Twitter likes max? Yeah, I know, right? And I don't know if you've noticed this, but I've noticed on my tweets, and I don't think it's like any side, but there's like an army. It's not even an army. It's like a small battalion. What's smaller than a battalion? A regiment? I don't even know. But of a company. There's a company of bots that run around just like the same thing. It's probably like 60 different accounts, but usually only like 30 of them like the same thing at the same time. They either like it or retweet it. So if you ever see something with more retweets and likes in Bitcoin Cash world, it likely has that bot army on it. And they go to ABC, they go to BCHN, and AVAX and Avalanche. So my guess is it's an Avalanche botnet that's just trying to attract, trying to build some accounts. So that's my guess. And so, anyways, yeah, it'd be fun if we were more hype, but we're still small. So we're still small, and we're actually 1.7% small of BTC right now. All-time low for Bitcoin Cash. I'm actually making a Wojak meme video about it. I'll be editing it after the show, so on Twitch. So, but anyways, we'll keep on going here. So Ledger, it's a Bitcoin Cash fork, 15 November 2020. What does it mean for you? Well, there's gonna be a contentious fork. And they're going to suspend their BCH services from the 12th of November. And so, like, they have an app, Ledger Live. I haven't used them in a while, but how I believe it works is you got to, like, go through the app. And so I would believe the app is just, like, going to not let you Bitcoin Cash. We can only go up from here. Yeah, I only go up from here. It's 95% to our all-time high. And if we drop 95%, well, that's still, like, $20. Oh, I was sorry, ABC guys. Anyways, so they say the outcome of the fork is currently uncertain. So this was, when was this? This was 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. And so, I mean, I would think the Coinbase announcement today kind of made the fork a little bit more certain what's going to happen. And it could be two completely viable chains will start existing, similar to split of BCH and BSV. It's possible only one chain will remain viable. And so, personally, if ABC's futures are still like around $10, it's going to be, unless there's like a benevolent miner that can mine some blocks to drop the difficulty down, it's going to be a long ass time until blocks are found in ABC. Because that's not a lot of rewards for finding a block. And so once once a couple blocks start coming in, the difficulty will drop pretty fast. I would assume. I guess I'm not sure exactly how the new assert DAA will respond, but the difficulty will adjust at some point. So there will be blocks at some point. They also might hard fork in a new difficulty. This is true. They might hard fork in a new difficulty. No blocks come fast enough. That'd be quite the spectacle. And if you didn't know, well, me and Mike Komaransky, I'm gonna go down to Miami and stream during the fork day. So on the 15th, it's gonna be me and Mike co-hosting down in Miami. I'm gonna bring my green screen now, so like we'll probably just like put palm trees behind us, like we're on the beach, because we're just gonna be in an apartment or house or wherever he lives. Popcorn, I guess, exactly. And so what they're gonna suspend their service on the 12th of November. So literally for like 3-4 days, you're not gonna be able to move your Bitcoin Cash if you have anything on Ledger. And so we might be suspending Ledger's live Bitcoin Cash servers. Your private keys remain secured, so like you really could just move your private keys during that time anyways, but you can't like actually like create transactions. So yeah, they're saying option 1, send out your Bitcoin Cash before it, wait it out, wait till the chain gets, wait till the chain happens, or use a third-party wallet. So that's Ledger. Trezor came out, what was it, yesterday? Today, oh, that was today too. Jesus, man, I feel like today's been like a week long. Ledger came out. Trezor, get them all mixed up. Trezor came out, and they had this nice logo. So, yeah, it's like right the green Bitcoin Cash over here, and then it's like, oh, the new red one, right? And I think that's supposed to like signify Bitcoin Cash node. I think it's about 95% of the size. So it checks out. You see, you can use Electron Cash with your hardware wallet no matter what. Yeah, so I did use my Ledger. Yeah, I did connect my Ledger to my hardware wallet one time with Ledger. So I would assume that would still work. Yeah, I think it's just like the actual service of using it. So yeah, your private keys remain safe. You can likely still use I'm pretty sure you can still use your hardware wallet with the Electron Cash. So, but Trezor's all fucked. Okay, they say Satoshi Labs, who owns Trezor, will continue to support the current implementation of Bitcoin Cash called Bitcoin ABC, although there may be service or interruptions during the hard fork. Depending on user consensus find the fork, this will either remain unchanged or switch to supporting only the fork chain named Bitcoin Cash node. And so, I mean, this is one of those arguments like who's forking who, right? And usually, I mean, the people that's forking is the minority, and price signaling everything. ABC is currently the minority, and they're saying currently the current implementation of Bitcoin Cash is called ABC, which isn't quite correct, is not quite correct. And technically, if they wanted to be completely safe and follow the longest chain, you run Bitcoin Cash node. Because again, if ABC is the longer chain, the Bitcoin Cash node will follow the ABC chain and there won't be a fork. So, yeah, if you're running a service, just follow on Bitcoin Cash node and you're going to follow the longest chain. And will there be a coin split? Yes. So this is like a contradiction in itself, right? So taking into consideration what I just said, and they say, will there be a coin split? Most likely, yes. So if this is going to be a coin split, follow Bitcoin Cash node. You're going to follow the longest chain. Anyways, Bitcoin Cash node coins will be created by, it could be a hard fork. Again, who forked who? When the hard fork occurs on November 15th, Wallet Exchange supporting the new network will take a snapshot. Snapshot, mint coins. There will be no snapshot of BCH held in your Trezor, so users will not be able to receive new coins during the split. So this is very interesting because if they think ABC is going to be the big one, and they're saying they're not going to receive the new Bitcoin Cash node coins, which like would be super fucked up if they actually did this. If they kept the BCHN ones that are worth like $200 and they gave you the $20 ones, that would be fucked up. That'd be fucked up. So I think they're going to kind of reel back because that's like literal theft at that point. And so they will not be participating in the fork until a decision is made by the community. So I guess they will kind of be sitting out. And if you wish to participate, transfer your BCH out. And they'll monitor fork chain has significant support to justify supporting it. That would be peak crypto. If they gave you the $20 coin and kept the $200 one, that'd be quite the scam. That'd be quite the scam. Quite the scam indeed. And so if the community chooses Bitcoin Cash node, they'll drop support for ABC and connect to the new network. So they're not really going to do that, but it's always a possibility. And they even say 75% of blocks have signal support for the new network for the Bitcoin Cash node. And then they just talk about BSV, and then they talk about the IFP, talk about that much ado on this channel. and I have many shows about it. And I actually have a really short 4-minute video on my channel. That's probably the best resource for all this. And so it's held up very well. I made it in September, and somebody like last week asked me, hey, I need new information. Like, this is in September, this is crypto. I was like, yo, the only thing that's changed is the Bitcoin ABC coin is worth less, and the Bitcoin Cash node has more signal. That's the only thing that's changed. That video still holds up today. And so that was quite the risk when making it, by the way. Not all of them do it. Not all of them stay up predicting the future of things like this. And so they say consensus by community largely depend on hashing power and yada yada yada. They support whichever chain the community chooses, but it may take time for consensus. Fair enough. So the pool and chain, what an ugly logo. Like, I don't know if you realize, but the real reason for this fork is to get away from the orange, right? Like, we're all green after this. I hope everybody realizes that. Like, it's the Bitcoin Cash color upgrade fork. So, anyways, Poolin says they're gonna stop mining Bitcoin Cash during the fork. So good for them, because they gamed the fuck out of the difficulty adjustment anyway. So see you later. Please don't come back. And so they will say they will provide 1-of-1 fork coins. They're going to switch on the 14th, the day before the fork, and suspend the payments from Bitcoin Cash, and then basically just find out what's going to happen and then go from there. So BitGo, what did these guys do again? I think it's a wallet. I'll admit, I knew they made an announcement. I totally forgot what these guys do. Green is better, not gonna lie. See? Now you're thinking right. Now you're thinking right. The reason the price has gone down because we haven't brand differentiated, right? The wings ain't doing it. They always say, you know what? Like, some people say, like, why are you trying to be like, we are Bitcoin? Like, this is the real Bitcoin. And then they keep orange. What's up with that? What's up with that? Like, if you're gonna pretend like you're not, Bitcoin, which Bitcoin Cash is, don't keep orange, you know? Okay, so bitco.com, I think they're a custody service. Institutional custody, you know. When institutional? Well, when BitGo said so. When BitGo says so. And basically they're running BCHN nodes smart because it follows the longest chain. And they expect it'll be the dominant chain post fork. And they'll pause all BCH services and monitor their network, and, you know, basically like being reasonable about it. So that's BitGo. That's BitGo. I'm guessing most people here don't use it, but maybe if you're one of those big ballers. Huobi. We'll support the planned hard fork of Bitcoin Cash. And so they are suspending all the trading again, of course, and they will end the transition period and rename BCHA or BCHN. And yeah, they're just basically suspending all the things, and they'll give you coins. So that's them. Easy. They will open BCHA and BCHN trading services. Again, they'll support both coins after the candy distribution. I wonder if this is like a Chinese thing. You say Huobi after the candy distribution. Is that like a Chinese way of saying airdrop? I think that sounds like it. If one of the two parties decides to abandon the fork, they will respect the opinions of the community and name the final winner BCH. So it looks like to me that it's going to be BCHN and BCHA. So that's not good branding. I guess the smart thing with Bitcoin Cash node is that it's just a slightly ticker, because like it's still Bitcoin Cash node, right? It's still Bitcoin Cash. It's not like if you're Bitcoin Cash ABC, like that's what you call the chain Bitcoin Cash ABC. I'm interested to see what ABC is going to rebrand to. That's all I'm saying. So Binance, what does Binance say? There's going to be a hard fork. It's likely there is a chain split between the two main clients. As such, we're going to suspend deposits and withdrawals on that date. Please ensure you leave sufficient time for BCH to be transferred. And scenario A, a fork results to completing chains. They will credit users with BCH from the chain with the most work done. And they also credit users with coin from the minority chain at a ratio of 1-to-1 based on balances at the fork time. Further details regarding this distribution will be stated in a separate announcement. Scenario B, no new coin is created. So Binance will give you forked coins. So there you go. And they say the signaling, and they're going to spot trading. Actually, are they actually stopping trading? They're not stopping trading. They're just doing Snapchat. Okay. So they're going to suspend the borrowing and the futures. So there you go. There you go. There you go. Huobi. And South Exchange. Honestly, I never heard of these guys, but they launch futures. And I will kind of say the same thing about CoinFlex until, except for I know Mark, I never use CoinFlex. But anyways, South Exchange, they currently have a splitting tool right now where you could deposit BCH, and I honestly don't have an account, so I haven't used it. And you can go to BCHN and BCH ABC, and you can sell or buy as you please, and you can remerge them if you want and get your BCH back. So that's that. So obviously they'll give you your forked coins. They'll give you 4 coins today if you want. And same with CoinFlex. I think they're just futures though. You can't actually like buy the physicals. So they have the BCH perpetual swap futures, quarterly futures, which I think ends in on Christmas. I think that means 2025. So that's Christmas. So there you go. And so they have that for ABC. And I think the BCH spot market is BCH. The quarterly futures are BCHN, and the spot market is just current BCH. That's CoinFlex for now. I think it's $20 right there. I should check out their market. Let's see. Let's check out their market, shall we? Since we're about to check out the other markets. Flexible. That's not their market. CoinFlex. So here's the ABC futures. And right now they are trading at, again, these are delivered in December. Had a little spike to $24. That was a couple hours ago. Not a ton of volume, but right now it's trading at $21 for ABC. And so CoinX has really been the volume for these futures markets. And right now, as you can see, right now ain't looking good for ABC. So after this Coinbase announcement came out, the price was at about $20, and then somebody was just market dumping and got all the way below $10 at one point. Right now it's at $10.50, which is 4.3% of BCH at the moment. And so CoinX, you can already deposit your BCH and split into BCHA and BCHN, and obviously combine them at another point. And conversely, their BCHN market is likely let's see, where is it? It's 0.95. I saw it's one way. Yeah, 0.95 right now. So, and then the other one that also supporting the futures is Poloniex, and they have a USDT pair actually for BCHA and BCHN, and so theirs is at $20 as well. So you could double your money, guys. But the liquidity isn't super there on Poloniex. The biggest liquidity is definitely on CoinX. And they're calling. So wait, let's check out the BCHN one, and they're at $200 on the BCHN fork. And so, yeah, that's everybody's current status on the fork. That's all everybody. I think that's covers everybody that has made a statement so far. So obviously, the Coinbase one is huge. They came out our guest. Thanks for the content, Coinbase. I appreciate it. And it's a pretty strong signal there. You know, the big antlers, Coinbase run BCHN nodes. So, it's looking like this ain't going to be as close as the presidential election. So, we got that going for us at least. So, anyways, I'm going to wrap up the show here. Thank you for watching. I will still be on Twitch like right now. So, just head over to Twitch and just keeping these shows contained on YouTube. You know how it goes. So, thanks for hanging out. Again, just hop over to Twitch. Links in the description. Also, that subscribe button. Feel kind of gay saying that, but yeah, subscribe, I guess. It'd be cool to hit 1,000 someday. And then also follow me on Twitch, because I'm going to be there right now. So, peace out. Thanks for watching.